Hello, my name is Jack Morgan, and this is the development plan for my game Mechanical Revelation. As you can see, I have got a bunch of lists: game HUD, rule creation, asset retrieval, gameplay mechanics, game testing, testing issues which need to be resolved. And that is one that doesn't have any tasks in it yet because that will only have tasks once the game testing has commenced. Character setup, animations, sounds, game start menu, game end UI, which will be of course the game over or the actual end of the game. Congratulations, you have completed the game. And a pause game, so that whenever players are playing the game, if they want to pause it, they can pause it, then look at the missions and so on. So I'm going to take you through some of the lists. So you get the game HUD, which of course would be the main interface that the player sees whenever they're playing the game. So they'll be able to see their health bar, a picture of their gun in use, their bullet capacity, which will be 30, the bullets remaining, which will be however many they've got left after shooting the gun, or to start with it will be 30, and then add missions, so they can see what missions need to be completed, which should probably be in the top right of the screen. We go to the game start menu, so it's basically the main menu of the game once you booted it up. Once you boot up the game, you've got your main menu. On this, I've got tasks such as find and add an image for the background, create a background, create the game title, which of course is Mechanical Revelation, add a game title to the scene, import 2 button assets, and create 2 buttons, which of course will play game and exit, create functionality for both of the buttons so that they work for the game. Fine, now we'll go through the rule creation. We've got ones like create a terrain, create outpost 1, duplicate outpost 1, and then make some changes to them. And then create a stronghold, asset retrieval, so that this is where I've got all my assets that I need to download into the game, which I've already done. My gameplay mechanics such as bullet damage, so set player bullet damage to 0.2, set the robot projectile damage to 0.2, and set the turret bullet damage to 0.1. Change health system script to remove hearts based on bullet and projectile damage. Enemy mechanics, so if I show you that, create a script for the robot to wander around the scene, set certain positions that the robot can wander between, create a detection radius for finding the player, make the robot only see what is in their eye's view, so only what's straight in front of them, and probably about a 90-degree radius. Create a script for stopping and shooting at the player if a player is spotted, and then create the same system for turrets but without the wandering. We've also got a navigation mesh, so I need to create the mesh for all the outposts and the open world. The game testing, so all of the different parts of the game that I need to test, so if I show you very quickly, shoot bullets, pick up hearts, all the basic things that you would expect to test whenever making sure that a game works. Also got a testing issues need resolved, which I will explain. The character setup, so I've got the player first person shooting mechanics. If I expand that, you can see add first person shooter asset, test shooting, test walking, so a bit of tests but also changing values to make sure that it works the way that I want it to. Player health system mechanics, so insert a health system asset, add a health script to the player, set health to 12, understand the health script so that I can implement it and then edit it later on. Insert a robot asset, health system, hearts, and the same for the turrets. Now if we go to the animations, there's create robot animations, idle animation, walking, running, jumping, shooting, and so on. Check turret animations and make any changes necessary. Add animations for robots and turrets. Sounds, so we've got insert all sound assets, so test all the sounds, add some robot sounds, walking, shooting, deaf, wandering. Turrets of course will be shooting, deaf, idle. Check existing and add missing player sounds of walking, running, shooting, jumping, deaf, and taking damage. Object sounds, a door opening, a door closing, a fire torch, picking up hearts. Outposts and stronghold will of course have some as well. Add intense sound for when you enter the outpost. Add a final boss sound for the stronghold. And add sound for outposts and strongholds when the player is nearby. And of course the game start UI, which is of course the main menu, because you always get to have music on it. Now the pause game UI will be very similar, only I'll have a few new buttons such as missions, which of course are objectives, exit, restart if they want to restart the game, a resume button, and so on. I'll have the same for the game end, and that is my full task list for Mechanical Revelation.